Hello everybody, it's Hippodippin here, and today we're going to be doing some Pokemon competitive analysis. Today we're going to be doing Lucario, and Lucario is so extremely diverse. He's got so many good roles that it's hard to cover in one video, so I'm going to go ahead and do my best. But really, he's got, a really good moveset. I mean, if we go ahead and just take a quick glance at his moves, look how many usable moves he has. And those are just recommendations. Usually the list doesn't even go nearly that far. But anyway, so yeah, he's got so many cool roles. I actually made 4. One of them's for Ubers, and then another one is for regular play. I believe that Lucario is UU. Regular Lucario. Yes, he is UU. Okay. Well, he functions in a way that allows him to be very diverse, in a way that your enemy cannot correctly predict what type of Lucario it is, even after you go. Like, for example, you could go for like a Bullet Punch or an Aura Sphere, and they might not know if you're a mixed attacker or a strictly physical or special attacker, so to speak. So that's kind of neat. That's really cool. But let's go ahead and take a look at the ones that I just put out here for you. I think the best item for him when he's not in his Mega form is going to be a Focus Sash. Just because that allows you to go ahead and set up your agility, and that way you can be much faster than anything else. And that would allow you to go ahead and Aura Sphere, Bullet Punch, Dark Pulse, all the way to victory, really. The only reason I have Bullet Punch on there is for that priority. And if another opponent does have, say, a Focus Sash of their own, you can go ahead and Bullet Punch them, and you can win. Especially after you set up an agility. For those of you who don't know how priorities work, priority works in the way that, let's say your opponent has Ice Shard, just for an example, and you have Bullet Punch. Well, if your opponent is faster, if their speed stat is faster than yours, their priority is going to go above yours if it's +1. So once you set up an agility, basically nothing's going to be able to out-prioritize you, and that just kind of helps in there. But if you did want to go ahead and run something different, you can run Blaze Kick, or Earthquake's a very good option. Those are very good options, but I do prefer the Bullet Punch, just for that extra stab. I know it only goes up to base 60 power after stab, but it's still a good move, and I do like it. Now his abilities, he has actually really good abilities. The only unfortunate one is Justified, because nobody is going to hit Lucario with a Dark type move. He resists that, so there's no reason to. Like, Gallade also gets that ability. Gallade gets a really good ability, which is Justified, but on him, he's part Psychic type, so sometimes players might go ahead and hit him with a Dark Pulse or whatever, and he'll get that attack boost, which is nice. However, Lucario does not benefit from that, and I have not ever run Lucario, and nobody has ever hit me with a Dark Pulse, or any Dark type move for that matter. But really, yeah, nobody's going to hit you with a Dark type move, so your attack is boosted unnecessarily, so to speak. I can't speak English. Anyway, his other abilities are Steadfast and Inner Focus, which are very good abilities. One thing about the Steadfast, which makes it better than Inner Focus in my opinion, is if the opponent, if your Pokemon flinches, its speed is boosted by 1. Now, that means if somebody goes for a Fake Out or an Air Slash or something and you happen to flinch, your speed is going to be boosted. The reason that is so good is because usually Fake Out is going to be the move that flinches you, unless it's an unlucky Air Slash or something like that. But once that happens, your speed is going to be fast. You're going to be much faster, and you might not even have to set up an agility if that happens. So that's very, very good. That also means that you might be able to out-prioritize them next turn. Who knows? It's very, very. It's something to look into, is what I'm trying to say. So if we go ahead and take a look at his moves again, he has Aura Sphere, and this one is a bit more specially based. Should give him that 4 in attack. Yeah, so there we go. But yeah, his moves are Aura Sphere and 80 base power, which is pretty nice, and with the stab it brings it up to a base 120, so that's going to be very, very good. that can allow you to go ahead and hit Dark-type Pokemon, Steel-type Pokemon. This is a radical example, but Aggron is going to be defeated. I'd love to see a Lucario just Aura Sphere and Aggron. Anyway, let's take a look at the rest of the move. Bullet Punch, Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse is pretty standard, just a little bit of extra coverage. Although, actually, I forgot Psychic was on there. Psychic is actually a much better move. I'm so sorry, I threw Dark Pulse on there. Psychic coverage is so crazily good, it's amazing. So, yeah, get Psychic over Dark Pulse, my bad, I didn't even see that there. Agility will just boost your speed by 2, so that's going to be great. That'll allow you to outspeed most everything and be able to knock them out before they can you. So that's going to be pretty neat. His Mega Form is a pretty radical, if I can say so myself. Base 145 attack, base 140 special attack, those things are nothing to laugh at. And base 112 speed, which is kind of something to laugh at. But in terms of speed, he's got it pretty good, but not good enough for an Ubers. You see, most Pokemon in I cannot talk. Most Pokemon in Ubers are going to be very, very fast, and most of them will be able to outspeed and kill Lucario in one hit even, so that is something to watch out for. Especially with his low defenses. Base 70 HP, 88 defense, and 70 special defense is not something you want to go ahead and risk out on the battlefield, so you are going to want to run max speed. The stupid thing here recommended max attack with the plus, so I wouldn't recommend that. Since you do not get a focus sash, I would recommend just going ahead and boosting speed as much as possible, because you might not be able to set up that agility that you need, and that's just a bummer to go ahead and deal with. For his moves, since this is going to be more of a physical offensive one, we are going to run close combat, and since he's so frail, especially compared to the other Pokemon in Ubers, don't worry about defense and special defense, because chances are it would have been able to kill you anyway. Like an Earthquake from a Pokemon that's in the Uber tier, you're done. I mean, there's no way you can live that. Bullet Punch, same reason as before. Thunder Punch because you can hit bulky water types like Kyogre, and that'll be pretty cool. Also, flying type Pokemon are susceptible to it, and the only reason I chose Thunder Punch over Ice Punch is because usually the ground type Pokemon in Ubers are going to be pretty bulky, and they're not going to go down in a single Ice Punch, and you might just go down to an Earthquake. So, Thunder Punch is up there just because water types are a bit bulky, and not a lot of things can deal with a massively bulky water type. So it is nice to have the Thunder Punch on there just to hit him pretty hard, because most water type Pokemon are especially defensive. So, something to look into. Over here we have another Lucario, and it's got more attack than it does special attack. Considering the fact that we have no special attacking moves on this moveset, close combat it's going to do the same thing as before, so is Bullet Punch. Zen Headbutt, on the other hand, is a totally new move. 80 base power, 90 accuracy, so that's going to be okay. Use it if you have to. I wouldn't, just because I hate low accuracy moves. But this isn't exactly low accuracy, so I don't know. Give it your best shot if you feel it's necessary. It's good on switches. It's really good on switches to go ahead and get people off guard. And agility is the same before. Same ability too. Lucario Mega is basically the special version. Let's go ahead and get rid of Dark Pulse. Let's go ahead and give him Psychic. There we go. Perfect. And same reason as before. Aura Sphere, same reason as before. Flash Cannon is just a more powerful Steel type move. It's also one of the only Steel type special moves, and agility is just to go ahead and boost your speed whenever you're able to. That's pretty much it for Lucario. I don't use him that much, but I might in a future video, so who knows. I'm Hippidippin', and if you guys like the content, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Leave a like, a rating, or whatever. You know what? You guys are great, and I really appreciate it. So, I'll see you guys soon, and goodbye.